Hello and welcome everyone. This is Pep Talk India studio. Well, today we are on a mission to get your perception changed or to alter it in terms of language and learning. And today you're also going to see some side of masterclass of Pep Talk India. So let's get started. Hi Mr. Rocky, how are you?
I'm fantastic, just feeling sleepy because had really heavy lunch, biryani.
Oh, I promised them for a master session side a bit of.
Oh my god, you made a big promise, huh?
A big promise.
Okay, let me get back to my senses, yeah.
What the hell is that anyways?
Oh, this is magic.
Alright.
This thing is the most powerful thing in the world.
I hope this is nothing weird, right?
This is the most powerful thing.
Oh, okay.
The smartest thing.
Do I have to be cautious?
No, you don't have to be cautious.
Okay.
But if somehow we learn to use this properly, oh my god, we can do wonders.
Really?
Yes.
Why don't you show me what's that?
Da-da-da-da.
Brain. You bought human brain in the studio.
Yes,
Okay.
that's human brain.
By the way, what is it going to do here in the studio of Pep Talk India?
Look, as I said, this is the most powerful thing in the world. This makes us saint. This makes us entrepreneur. This makes us criminal. This makes us fluent English speaker. This makes us fantastic public speaker. This makes us do innovations. This makes us do everything. Sins, crimes, good deeds. Human brain is the most powerful thing.
Oh.
And I've got this because...
Yeah, I know, of course, the human brain is the most powerful thing, but how it is connected to language learning?
Oh, yes. That's a good question. Can I start with the history first?
Sure.
I won't take much time, right? Two things that change the entire course of mankind. First is language. Second is fire. Okay, let's talk about fire first. After the discovery of fire, we guys started cooking. We humans, Homo sapiens, right? We started cooking. Now, as a result, our brains got better because food was more hygienic, it was more nutritious. Brains got better. That's the first important thing. Second, language. We started communicating. Now, these two things change the entire course of mankind. Now, you would say animals can also communicate, right?
Well, yes, I mean, see, and monkeys, dogs, they also have their own sounds to communicate with their, fellow mates.
Yeah, that's true. Animals can also communicate. Like monkey can tell monkey lion is coming.
Yeah.
But we humans, we can tell stories.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We can share our imagination. We can discuss future. We can discuss past. We can discuss present.
Okay.
All because of this beautiful thing.
Tiny part of our brain.
Amazing. Human
Tiny part
brain.
of our body.
Tiny part of our body. But the most powerful thing of this planet, I must say, of this universe.
I'm so sorry, but I just imagined how would monkey tell story to each other. That was ridiculously funny. I mean, it was more like the sign, no. Guys, we're gonna get to more of this dose, but after short commercial break. Well, we have talked enough about human brain. Now, let's get going. I'm really sorry, but today's video is about English language learning.
Yes,
How is it connected
yes.
to human brain? Can you just demystify it?
Yes, I'm going to demystify a few things. I'm going to debunk few myths. Since we were talking about brain and language, now you have asked this question. This video is about language, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But everything is connected to this. Look at this
Again,
beautiful
we're gonna
thing.
go back to
Okay.
this?
No.
Alright.
I'm just going to tell you few more scientific facts. There's a purpose behind this. Please don't go away. There's a purpose behind this.
Alright, please tell us.
Famous cognitive scientist Steven Pinker said that we humans have innate ability to learn and speak any language.
Yeah.
We humans have this innate ability to learn and speak any language because of this beautiful thing.
Mind you, human is the only species who has been blessed with this, right?
Yes, to learn and speak any language.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
for
right.
sure. Then, most of the guys still, we see they watch so many videos, they join different institutes, they want to improve their English, they want to speak fluently, they want to be an artist, but still they are not able to speak.
What's the reason behind that?
Because most of the guys here, they have created abominable mess while learning English. They want to speak English overnight. They want to be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Just overnight?
Yes, just overnight. They want to be Jim Dandy of a person just overnight. As I was saying in the other video, even a baby takes 9 months to come in this world. You got to be patient. But the good news is, our brain has been designed in such a way that it can understand and speak any language.
So which part of our brain is responsible for language learning?
Can we show them this picture on the screen?
Sure, why not?
Okay, have a look at this picture. As you can see, different regions of human brains here. Broca's area, which is an important part of language formulation.
Did you say Broca's area?
Yes, Broca's area.
Okay.
Then you can see angular gyrus. This assembles information to help us understand words and concepts. Then we have insular cortex. Then we have Wernicke's area.
Oh.
Now you see?
Multiple things.
Yes. So, the way our brain has been designed, it can understand and speak any languages. Let me tell you one more thing. Animals have level 1 consciousness. Right?
Level 1, all
yes.
right.
But monkeys have level 2 consciousness.
Okay, that's what my next question was. That all the animals or just the, few?
Yes. If you just keep these monkeys aside, most of the animals have level 1 consciousness. Monkeys have level 2 consciousness. We humans are lucky.
That the
Level 3 consciousness.
Oh.
Come on, man! You can speak, you can learn, you can do anything with any language. So why do you think that you cannot speak English fluently? That's the point.
So, how can they learn English better understanding these scientific facts?
Okay, they just need right kind of strategies. They need right kind of motivation.
All right.
That's it.
Well, I would stop you here because we're going to take a short commercial break for a reason that we don't want them to go away that soon. Are you going to talk about the strategies next?
Yes, strategies what strategies they can use.
That's it. Well, this is damaged brain, but yours is not. So, if you're human and your brain is not damaged like this, you have got enough of scientific proof that you can learn any language you want, be it English or any alienated language. So, yes, Mr. Rocky, you were to talk about the strategies, those are mind-blowing, for them mind-boggling strategies to learn English language.
At Pep Talk India, we try to make it simple, right?
That's right.
It's really, really simple. Speaking, learning, understanding English language is not difficult. It's really simple. Especially in today's modern era. We have internet, we have YouTube because of internet, we have TV, we can watch so many things, we can listen to so many things. Okay, since your question is what kind of strategies we can use to improve our English communication skills, right? So the first thing I must say, we got to start small.
All right.
Like, we go to gym. If suppose somebody has to build a body, so you are supposed to lift light weight in the beginning, then gradually you reach to the heavy weight, right? Can I show one more picture again?
Sure.
Just one more.
Why not?
Have a look at this picture again now. This guy is Milo of Croton, one of the greatest wrestlers of history. This is how he started his training. He started lifting calf first. Now, Khushi, I have a question for you. What's gonna happen if you keep lifting the same calf for months and years?
No way, I ain't gonna do that. But if somebody else does, for sure it will become bull one day.
Yes. So eventually this calf became a bull and Milo became stronger.
Oh.
That's the magic of starting small. Milo of Croton started small. Eventually he ended up lifting a bull.
All started small.
So let me ask one question from Khushi Singh. She trains so many people. In terms of English language, how to start small?
Well, it's very simple. The way you started learning Hindi or any other language, whatever your mother tongue is, you started listening people around, right? You had environment of your parents, your sibling, you heard them speaking, you spoke incorrectly many a time, like you know, stand up, you fall down. So you practiced. I mean, it wasn't practice for you back then. It was just like you wanted to communicate, the curiosity, right? So you learned, you made mistake, and you spoke. So in terms of English language, as we do not have an environment of English at our home, of course your parents would not go London and come back learning English language to teach you, to give you environment, right? So in terms of English, you can get started small, just by imperative sentences, let's say, right?
Or perhaps with one vocabulary word.
Absolutely. Like, come here, go there, do this, can you help me? Okay, help me please. So these are such some small sentences, imperative one. Trust me, to speak all these small imperative sentences, you don't need really training. It's just the willingness within you. So start small.
Okay, that's interesting. So we can start by one vocabulary word, by speaking one vocabulary word,
Take
then
a word,
then
play with it.
then imperative sentences, then perhaps WH family question.
Yeah, that's right.
Where are you going?
What are you doing?
What are you
What's
doing?
going on?
What's new with you?
Yes.
How was your day yesterday?
Absolutely.
Then eventually
Yes.
this starts, a small start is going to be a big one, right?
That's right. That's right. So what is the second strategy, Mr. Rocky?
Of course, since we have discussed the first and the most important strategy, that the magic of starting small, so second strategy is, I believe, practice it right. Now, why I'm saying that? We joined so many different institutes to practice our English, right? We watch hundreds and thousands of videos on YouTube. So many trainers are giving different suggestions. Like some of the trainers are suggesting read newspaper. Oh my God, I really hate that. Really hate that. I don't like reading newspaper. So how can I learn English by reading newspaper? Because I don't like it.
Same question a lot of people ask.
So the point is, you're gonna understand your own psychology. Accordingly, you're gonna decide the ways to practice your English. Like,
that's right.
I like watching English movies, right? I like watching documentaries. And I've learned so many things from movies, from documentaries. I like asking questions from different people. The moment I ask question, I listen. Then I observe, then I repeat later. If I find something interesting, if I find new vocabulary word, new kind of sentence, you gotta practice it right.
Whatever you enjoy the most.
Yes.
Whatsoever form,
Yeah.
right?
Don't just blindly follow the suggestion. Try understanding your own psychology.
Something funny to tell
Yeah,
you here. In one of the sessions, this one guy comes up to me and tells that, you know what, it's been now a couple of years that I have been following the instruction of my friends, by the way, who are really good speaker in English language. I said, all right, so may I know what were those suggestions? So he said, one of them, I can tell you that I have been practicing for last 2 years religiously. I was like, what's that? He said, I watch a lot of TV series, English TV series, a lot of Hollywood movies. I said, well done, great job. He said, yet I don't understand. I was like, what? He said, I don't understand. I don't enjoy watching that. What the hell? I have watched throughout my life those Hindi serials where I understand the jokes, the fun. In English channel, even if they have some fun, I am poker face, right? So it's not working out. The truth is, it did not work out for him. Doesn't mean the idea was wrong. It's just that he never enjoyed doing so. He was not a watching person. He was not at all a watching person,
Yes. You're absolutely right. Some people like watching things. Some people like reading things.
Yeah.
Some people like both.
Yes.
Some people like reading newspapers. Some people don't like reading newspaper. So you gotta figure out the ways. The ways are supposed to suit your psychology, your brain, right? If English learning or speaking is your task, I'm sorry to say, this is going to be a task forever. It has to be fun. Like you have shared a video, right? English speaking has to be fun. English learning has to be fun. Whatever the ways you have decided for yourself, these ways have to suit your brain. Simple.
Yes. Now, I had coffee, you had coffee.
I'm
Can we
still
talk
having
about the
though.
strategy?
Yes, I'm still having though.
Couple of more seconds.
Third.
Alright, can we?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Third strategy. Let's make this English language permanent part of our brain, right? Have you ever thought about it that how come so many people around the world they remember holy books?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some guys remember Quran, some guys remember Holy Bible, some guys remember Gita, some guys remember Guru Granth Sahib. They remember their holy books. How come?
How come? I mean,
First strategy. Yeah, the first and the foremost secret they use repetition with short intervals.
oh.
Repeat with short intervals, repeat, short intervals, repetition, short intervals, repetition, sentences, WH family questions, couple of sentences, more than couple of sentences, repetition, short intervals.
Oh, so that's a strategy.
This is one of the most
Now I
important
got
strategies.
to know what strategy my mother uses against me, you know. She tells me, look at me, my memory is still sharp, I can remember all the entire Gita thoroughly. And I'm like, okay, fine.
Repetition with short intervals, right?
Yeah, I mean, she worships every single day, so yeah.
This is first strategy. First tip in a third strategy.
Yeah.
Second is what I use. Of course, I do the repetition with short intervals. Second, since I understand that brain likes pictures, right?
Yeah.
The way our brain has been designed, it understands, it likes pictures.
That's why we say a picture worth 1,000 words.
Precisely. That's why we say that. So that's why I watch so many movies. I watch so many documentaries. I watch these series, these episodes, like Friends, like other episodes,
You like
right?
that?
Yeah, sort of.
All right, move on.
And the point is, if you are taking this English language as a task, your brain is never gonna take it forever. You got to find some ways that how your brain remembers. I've just told couple of ways. Repetition with short intervals. Since brain understands pictures, so try watching all these things, right? Or perhaps there is one thing called picture perception. If you're reading a newspaper and you come across any new picture, look at picture and start talking about the picture.
Yeah, picture perception, picture description. Yeah.
Yes, precisely. And one more thing I do, I like to discuss with people. So what so many people around the world they do, they call few guys, like we see so many comments in the comment section, right? Okay, this is my number, let's practice English on WhatsApp. This is my number, let's practice English on WhatsApp. Come on, dude. This is not enough.
Yeah.
So if you're simply calling people for practicing English after 5-10 minutes, so many people are gonna say, cut the crap, I've got bored.
You need reason.
Yes, you need absolute genuine reason. So what I do in that case, I like to discuss with people. I don't tell them let's practice English. I tell them let's discuss something really interesting
Yeah.
in English language, using
That's
English
what you have
language.
been doing with me.
That's what I've been doing with you, with so many people.
That's bad.
So you gotta figure out the ways that how your brain can remember this beautiful language forever.
Yes.
That's what I do.
So these were some quite interesting strategies.
Yes.
Would you summarize that?
Yes, I'm going to summarize, but before that, let me tell you one thing. Going through all these things has become the part of my habit. This is my habit now, basically.
Yes.
So if English learning, English speaking is your habit, of course, this is going to do wonders with you.
Yes.
So since we are supposed to summarize, we have discussed the magic of human brain.
Yes.
And of course, all of them who are there watching this video, they are humans, right?
With sanity. So
Yeah.
I guess.
And they are humans, sane or insane, but they are humans. So if you are humans, as Kushi was telling you, if your brain is not damaged, you're born to understand, you're born to speak English. That's the way
And-
your brain has been designed.
Yes.
So start small, practice it right, and figure out the ways what always suit your psychology. And we have just discussed how brain remembers.
Yes. So this was a big deal where you heard the science, the art, and interesting ways to practice the same. I hope now they're going to work faster.
Of course.
They're going to
Please.
take it seriously, right?
Yes, please take this seriously. Work upon your English language. Become fantastic communicator.
By the way, he also included bit of the tips what he discusses in the masterclass generally. Not all. For that, you gotta meet him, you gotta pay him. Yes, you gotta pay him so that he can give you another 2 hours to make that 2 hours worthwhile. Not just for the day, but that is going to help you your lifetime. I bet upon that.
And one last thing. Do not forget to subscribe.
Oh man, what the hell are you doing so far? Subscribe it now. Just do it now. Do it.